Hey guys, welcome back. I have set up a little bit of a different background behind me, so I'm filming in front of my desk instead of in front of my vanity. I'm really liking this, so let me know if you guys want me to do more videos here. But today's video is going to be a spring and summer perfume favorites. I absolutely love perfume. I have a serious problem. If you've been around here on my channel for a while, you've probably seen that I've done other perfume videos. I haven't done one in a while though, because I've been kind of focused on like hair videos, and I love doing those, but I also have other things that I'm passionate about and that I love. And I feel like these types of videos are just super chill and really fun for me to do. So let me know if you want to see more perfume videos or any other beauty video requests that you might have. You can leave them down below. But I'm going to stop rambling. We're just going to go ahead and jump into the video. But first, don't forget to subscribe if you have not yet, and give the video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. It really helps me out. You can also come join me over on Instagram and Twitter if you want to be more a part of this community that we're creating. And let's just go ahead and get started. Let's start off with a good old celeb scent. This is the JLo Miami Glow. I've had this since last spring, I think. I had heard Kathleen Lights rave about this for years, as well as like a lot of other people here on YouTube, and I just really wanted to get it. I found it on sale super cheap at fragrance.net, which is where I get a lot of my perfumes actually, because they're super discounted and I trust that they're authentic from there. When I first got this, I wasn't sure how I felt about this because it is pretty strong. I've heard Demi Rawling actually described this as passion fruit soap, and I have to agree with her. To me, it has a very soapy smell, which is super weird and hard to like imagine, but in the best, freshest, summeriest way. It definitely has a little hint or like vibe of coconut, even though I don't smell it really strong. It mixes really well with the fruitiness and that like fresh soapy kind of smell. And it's just very, very, very summery. Again, JLo Miami Glow. I don't have a little trinket thing that's on it because I just didn't really like how it looked, honestly. I just took it off. But this is just summer in a bottle. It is strong, so just 1 or 2 sprays of this and you are good to go. But it really lasts and has great sillage or projection. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't wear this in the winter or fall. This is strictly a summer, like middle of summer scent. I actually do have a few body sprays here. I just like a range of different types of scents, but one that I've loved since last year as well. I mentioned this in a favorites video last summer. This is the Sol de Nero, I don't know how to pronounce it, but the Brazilian Crush Body Fragrance Mist. And this just smells like the body wash or the Bum Bum Cream, if you've smelled any of those. And it just has a very sweet, rich, like summer beachy scent. It's very warm, almost to the point where you could wear this like on a winter day for like a cozy scent. I don't know, it's weird how it could translate either way, but to me it's mostly a summer scent, and it's described as an addictive pistachio caramel fragrance. So all of their stuff in this Brazilian Crush line smells like this. It just smells so delicious and like you want to eat it. It's so yummy. I'm gonna try not to talk about these for too long because I can go on forever about perfume, but I want to mention a perfume by Shiseido. I've talked about this one before. I actually did a whole review video on this and talked about whether or not it was a dupe for another really popular fragrance, so I'll leave that linked in the iCard. But this is Shiseido Zen. I definitely would consider this spring and summer because I'm talking about it in this video, but it's not in a sweet, like fruity, girly type of way. It's more of a mature scent. So if you want something that's not like your typical fruity, girly, sweet summer scent, this is a good one. Sorry, I keep smelling it, but I'm just trying to like describe it correctly. It definitely has notes of pineapple in here, and it has a deeper base to it, almost like a woody, musky type of vibe. And it just smells so intoxicating to me. It's like juicy in a grown-up way. It's not like fruity, sweet, young, girly, but it's also not like a grandma or anything. It's just like a juicy, musky at the same time scent. I'm not exactly sure how to describe it to where it does it justice, but I'm gonna leave all these perfumes linked down below so you guys will be able to go to the website and read the notes on them and maybe understand a little bit more of what they smell like based on that. But I am kind of crappy at describing scents. I just love talking about perfumes because I'm kind of obsessed. There's this new one that I just got. This is the Escada Turquoise Summer. I have an itch on my nose. This definitely smells very tropical, very fresh, but it also has a very intense strawberry note in this, which I didn't think I was going to smell that much, but it really comes through to me. and I can smell it more than I've smelled strawberry in any perfume before. It's almost like a real juicy strawberry, which, I mean, it's probably the most real note in this perfume because this is a very fruity, fresh, sweet, girly scent. It does have a little bit of a synthetic smell, but not in a bad way. And it just has that strong strawberry note that's so addicting to me. I love how fresh it is. It's definitely a little bit more toned down and more like easily likable than the Miami Glow, which I wouldn't say that this is a polarizing perfume at all, but I just feel like a lot more people would gravitate towards this. I will say this doesn't have the best lasting power ever. Like, it doesn't last forever on the skin, not as long as the Miami Glow, but it still has good lasting power. It's just not like insane or like amazing, but yeah, just something to note in case you really want a perfume that lasts forever. Anyways, moving on. I have a layered perfume here, and this is the First Kiss one. So this is the one that's supposed to be a dupe for Delina by Parfums de Marly. Don't know how to pronounce that either. This one was actually sent to me because I did a sponsored video with them last year, but I talked about this in a favorites video like last fall, I think. But even though I talked about it then, I wouldn't really consider it a fall perfume. I would consider it more spring, summer, but really you could wear it all year round. I just really like this in the spring and summer. This one is very intense. Like, everyone who smells this says, whoa, that's strong. But it's very like sparkling. It has like a rhubarb note to it that makes it almost a little bit like sour. I don't think that's the right way to describe it because it doesn't smell actually sour, but it just makes it have this tanginess to it. And then it also has rose and peony in here, which I'm obsessed with the smell of peony. And you don't smell the rose too much. I feel like you smell the peony a little bit more. So it just has this like intoxicating scent that's like a little overpowering at first, and I would not spray more than 1 or 2 sprays of this because this has insane lasting power and like projection. But just 1 or 2 sprays of this, and once it dries down into the skin, it's absolutely magical. Most people that don't like this when they first smell it really love it once it dries down, because if you put this on before bed, you'll probably smell this the next day, and it's just one of those scents that you can't stop smelling. It's that addicting. I can already tell this video is getting long, so I'm gonna keep moving. Victoria's Secret Bombshell. I have the travel size body mist because I feel like Bombshell just really lasts, and I feel like you don't really need the perfume. I've worn Bombshell for years. I haven't worn it in years, but when I was younger, I used to wear it to school all the time, and it takes me back to that time. This just smells like what you would imagine Victoria's Secret to smell like. I feel like this is what it smells like when you walk in the store. It has a very like fresh, kind of zesty, almost citrus scent to it. It's very sweet and fruity, but to me it has that fresh, like I said, zesty, kind of citrusy vibe. I've heard people say that this doesn't smell citrusy to them, so everybody's different, but it's definitely a sweet fruity scent, and it's not like your typical sweet fruity scent. In my opinion, I mean, it's definitely like a mainstream girly perfume, but it's not like something that you smell every day, if that makes sense. To me, this is more unique. I can definitely tell if someone's wearing Bombshell because it just has that scent. It also has like a warmth to it, like a little bit of vanilla. It just smells so good. I love Bombshell. This is the perfect like girly summer scent. I have something else here that's newer to me. This is a little travel size spray that I got on Fragrance Net when I bought the Escada Turquoise Summer. I just wanted to pick up a small size of this because I've been wanting to try it forever. This is Valentina Pink, and I will try to remember to pop up a picture of the bottle on the screen so you guys can see what it looks like. It's just like a hot pink bottle. It comes in that beautiful Valentino packaging, and a lot of people have said that it smells like what the bottle looks like, and I couldn't agree more. But this also smells, to me, exactly like the Lush Rose Jam scent. To me, it smells more like the bath products than the actual perfume. But I thought of that scent the instant I smelled this, and then I remembered later on that a long time ago, I looked up the notes to this scent on Fragrantica, and it said below it like what perfumes people thought it smelled like, and Rose Jam was one of the top ones. And I had completely forgotten about that. But when I smelled this, I instantly was reminded of that on my own. It's just a very sweet, syrupy rose scent, but I don't want to throw you guys off by the fact that this is a rose scent because It's not at all a typical rose scent, not like any rose scent I've ever smelled. I have another rose perfume here that I'm going to mention that is completely different than this one. This one is just such a sweet, syrupy, candy type smell, and it just smells so good. If you've ever smelled rose jam from Lush, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's just not your typical rose scent. When I had the Lush Bubble Bar, the rose macaroon looking one, I didn't use it for a while, and I just had it sitting in my bathroom. And the second anyone would walk into my house, you could like smell that bubble bar, and they would say it smells so good. So it's definitely a likable kind of perfume, but I don't find that it's like overly strong. This perfume isn't like overpowering when you spray it to where the projection is insane. Okay, so let's talk about that other rose fragrance. This is the Eau de Givenchy Rosee, and it comes in this absolutely stunning bottle. I actually did a perfume haul, I think last spring, and I mentioned this. It has a very juicy, bright rose scent. It's not overly floral because it has almost like a, not aquatic, but like juicy, fresh summer scent. It's not like a grandma florally rose. So it's very different from the Valentina Pink, but it's still a rose scent. So I'm just obsessed with this packaging. It's so gorgeous on your vanity or your dresser because it's just such a classic, simple, beautiful bottle. The juice is like the lightest pink liquid. You can barely tell that it has color to it. But yeah, it's just a very juicy, fresh, watery rose kind of. And it definitely has sweetness to it with a little bit of like a musk or a woody base in there, but it's not anything intense. It's a very likable fragrance that I feel like once you spray it on and it melts with your body chemistry, it's kind of just like everyone will think you smell good. So it's a great spring and summer scent, but it's also not the type of scent that I would wear all the time just because I do like really sweet, syrupy, or like warmer scents as well. Like I really gravitate towards ones like the Brazilian Crush, but I also like that one. So everybody's different. I personally like lots of different fragrances across the board. So I have one more to finish the video off. This is another body spray. This is also from Victoria's Secret, but this is the pink line. And this one is Warm and Cozy. I've heard about this one for so long. So many people have talked about Warm and Cozy, and I just had to try it out for myself. So I picked it up, and it is definitely a very like kind of generic body spray scent, but it's also very delicious because it has that warm, sweet vanilla scent to it. This is described as soft vanilla and couch surfing on the front, which is a super random description. But if you go on the actual website, which this will be linked down below, so you guys will be able to go look at it yourselves, I believe it says like toasted marshmallow and then vanilla and then like one other thing, like a fruit, some kind of fruit, or maybe a floral like peony. I can't exactly remember, but it does have the slightest hint of fruitiness to it, but it's just like a sweet vanilla perfume. It's nothing like Pink Sugar, which I wasn't going to talk about in this video, but it is in front of me, and I just got a new bottle. I love Pink Sugar. I wear it all year round, but I went through the other bottle pretty much completely, and then the bottom was like bright yellow because Pink Sugar does turn yellow faster than a lot of other perfumes, and it goes bad or like changes the smell. It's so freaking good. It's like the sweetest, warm, vanilla, sugary, cotton candy, caramel scent. Very girly and young, but it's so delicious. Anyways, that's just kind of a random mention because I wasn't going to talk about it since I talk about it in every video. I'm trying not to like mention the same perfumes over and over again. And I'm trying to also mention ones in this video that I would mainly wear in the summer and spring. This body spray that I was talking about is definitely something that you can also wear all year round. It's not a spring and summer scent strictly, but I just feel like it's a great summer scent for like, you know, if you want something girly. But yeah, I would definitely wear this all year round. It's just a very warm, sweet, delicious body spray, but it's not overpowering, and it's definitely not a polarizing scent at all. It's very likable, I feel like. I think that's all the perfumes and body sprays that I had to talk about. I probably talked way too long in this video. I know that some of you guys get really annoyed by that, and then others of you are like so nice and tell me that I don't need to worry and you love long videos. So it's just hard because I know I can't please everyone. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this. Like I said at the beginning of the video, you can give it a thumbs up if you did. Let me know down below if you want to see more perfume videos from me. And don't forget to subscribe if you have not yet. I love you guys so, so much. And until next time. Walking downtown.